All right, folks, week 3 is almost in the books, and what an insane day of football today. We had 4 games that came down to the very last play. We had 7 games that came down to the last minute, and 5 blocked field goals today, and the Colts win again. They are now averaging 34 points per game, and they've only punted 1 time through 3 games. So really exciting day, week 3 of games so far. We still have a huge one for the Chiefs tonight that they really need a win at New York, and then tomorrow night, 2 of the best teams in the NFL go head-to-head when the Lions play the Ravens. But a lot to talk about in week 3, and I tried to narrow it down to about 5 things. So let's get started. So number 1, the Rams absolutely blew that game versus the Eagles today. So the Rams were up 19-7 at halftime, and it easily could have been 30-7. They were all over Hurts every time he dropped back. Saquon Barkley couldn't get anything going, and their offense was moving the ball really well. But they just had a litany of mistakes. They scored a touchdown from the 2-yard line, called back by holding, pushed them back to the 10-yard line. That took off 4 points off the board. They had 2 blocked field goals, and they had a terrible taunting penalty that I thought was kind of BS there late in the game. But the Eagles, they survive and they get the win. They move to 3-0. But in the last 20 games, I thought the Rams have played the Eagles probably closest 2 times more close than any other team in the league has. And if you look at a couple things they can do, they can run the ball really well. They've got 2 very good wide receivers, and they've got an excellent pass rush and defensive line. And I think if there's any team that can beat the Eagles right now, I think it's the Rams. Prior today, I thought it was the Packers, but I no longer feel like that. Number 2, maybe I need to slow down on the Packers a little bit. I said they were the best team in the NFL for the last 3 weeks, and they stunk today. If you look at what they did today, they ran on average, they gained 2.6 yards per carry, and they were sacked 5 times. If you have that kind of offensive line play, you are not going to beat anybody in the NFL. And they were horrible all day long. They obviously have a field goal blocked at the end. The Browns drive down, and they win 13-10. But I think we're moving a little too fast on the Packers because today was kind of alarming. Number 3, I think the Vikings are better with Carson Wentz than they are J.J. McCarthy. They absolutely housed the Bengals today, and I'm not saying that Carson Wentz is going to be better long-term than J.J. McCarthy, but this is a team that's set up to win right now. They have great wide receivers, they've got a good defense, a good run game, and I just think at this point in their career, Carson Wentz is more competent than J.J. McCarthy. And not to say J.J. McCarthy can't get there and get better, but right now this team wants to win right now, and I think Carson Wentz is a better option than J.J. McCarthy. Number 4, this was Caleb Williams' best game of his career. He threw over 300 yards, he had 4 touchdowns, but I'm not really exactly sure what that means. This Dallas defense is absolutely horrible. They gave up over 400 yards to the corpse of Russell Wilson last week. They gave up 4 touchdowns today to Caleb Williams, a quarterback who was really struggling, and the Cowboys got a really tough schedule coming up. And this is a team that could be looking at 5-12, 4-13 type of season pretty quick if they don't figure out some answers on defense, because right now I think they are the worst defense in the entire NFL. Number 5, I have no idea what has happened to the Texans. Coming into this year, a lot of people picked the Texans to win the South. A lot of people were picking them to go deep into the playoffs. They were supposed to have the best defense in the NFL, a dominant defense, and I'm not seeing that. And I have no idea what happened to C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud's rookie year was incredible, and over the past probably year and a half, he has really looked pretty poor. Right now, he threw 2 more picks today against Jacksonville, and right now he's sitting at under 200 yards per game, and he's got 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. And right now, they've got a lot of tough games coming up again. They've got the Ravens in 2 weeks. They got the Chiefs coming up. They got the Bills coming up. They got the Seahawks. They've got a lot of tough games, and I think that they have dug themselves quite a hole. When you look at the Colts are 3-0, the Jaguars are 2-1 with a win versus the Texans. They are going to have to figure some stuff out really quick to really figure out a way to win the AFC South. And number 6, Baker Mayfield. He is carrying this Tampa Bay team right now. They are 3-0, and in the span of 6 days, he's had 2 incredible drives, game-winning drives in the fourth quarter within the last 2 minutes to win a game. And today, they're up by 6. They're up 20. They were up by 17 going into the fourth quarter. The Jets block a field goal, pick it up, run it back for a touchdown to go up by 1. But there was never a concern because Baker Mayfield just goes right down the field, kicks a short field goal for the win. And I don't know why more people don't talk about Baker Mayfield as a top 5 quarterback, because right now I think he is certainly playing like it. So that's kind of what I found interesting today. We'll see what the Chiefs do tonight, and then a huge game between the Lions and Ravens tomorrow night, and we'll talk to everyone later.